Hi everyone, it's Robin. Coming to you today with a short video on what I do to take care of my skin. I've had a lot of people ask me this over the years because apparently people think I'm aging gracefully, although I don't necessarily feel as though I am. But most recently, I had a friend from high school say to me, I swear to God, you never age. And yes, I do. I'm getting, wrinkles and crow's feet and, fine lines, definitely. Obviously, my neck is aging. I'm wrinkly here. Like I said before, I'm 39. I pulled my hair back. I usually wear it back anyway, but I'm pulling it back today without anything in it. I'm just rolled out of bed a couple hours ago. And I want to show you that I do indeed have very gray and white hair, actually. So I'm aging. But I guess some of us do it a little bit more gracefully. And so I'd like to share with you a couple of things that I've done to combat age with myself. And I'm very guilty because I was the person in the tanning bed for years. I mean, I'm talking 4 or 5 days a week in a tanning bed for, I would say, at least 3 years straight. And I've tanned, over the years up until maybe 3 years ago. I tanned, not every, 3 days a week like some people, not even once a week. But if I've gone on vacation or things like that, and I've never been one to use sunscreen until I got older and I really started to see the wrinkles setting in, like these, which are from the sun beating down on my forehead. I've always been a sunbather, so I'm really, really lucky. So part of it's obviously genetics. I think my mom looks really good for her age, too. But at the same time, I've always taken vitamins. And there's a lot of doctors out there who will say, the most recent one was just a week ago, came out and said they're garbage, and the guy attacked GNC and said nobody should be taking this stuff. It's a bunch of bullcrap, and I don't believe that at all. I think that I've taken the heavy antioxidant vitamins for years. I've taken vitamin C, vitamin D, multivitamins, vitamin B12 complex. Really especially vitamin C and vitamin D, really heavy antioxidant vitamins that I believe have helped me from the inside out maintain really healthy looking skin. The other thing is, the products I use have always had some sort of active vitamin C in, as that's come sort of in vogue, but it really helps. Even Dr. Oz says that if you use vitamin C on the inside as well as on the outside, you're combating the free radical damage, which free radicals, as we know, we hear this all the time, but what a free radical actually is a negatively charged electron that your body fights against, and it fights it with these by adding a positive charge and neutralizing it. So you can look that up if you like. But I've always done or used these antioxidants, and I think that's really helped me. So let me share with you now some of the products I do use currently that I am really, really in love with. So let me start from the beginning. I've been using this product for years. It's Lancome's Creme Radiance cleanser for normal to combination skin. Now, I do know, I've told you I sell Motives rather, and I love Motives, and I love Market America's products and there will be a couple Market America products coming up. But one thing I like in my cleanser is something that foams. And I don't like a real loose fluffy foam either. I like a really dense foam. And this cleanser really, really has that dense foam. It's a thick, moussey foam, and I just love it. And I love the way it's got the vitamin C, and it smells like grapefruit, and it's just wonderful. Yeah, it's kind of grapefruity, but it's a lovely smell. Okay, then after I do that, sometimes I use a toner, sometimes I don't. You know, toners are supposed to, they always say the pH balance your skin. Well, if I'm already using something that's got vitamin C in, it probably is really close to the pH of my skin, because one thing that we don't ever learn is it says pH balanced, but what does that really mean? Well, your skin has a pH of about 3.5, which is the same pH as apple cider vinegar. And probably you've heard of people before who have rinsed their hair with apple cider vinegar, and it makes it really shiny. Well, the reason for that is because our bodies are actually acidic on the outside. And so toners are supposed to, you know, bring your face back to this pH balance. Well, a lot of times toners bring it back to a 7, which is neutral. We don't want it to necessarily be a 7 because our skin is actually naturally a 3.5. So something that's more alkaline is going to dry out our skin. Now, so to me, just a toner is just another way to put something on a cotton, spend money, put something on a cotton ball. That drives me nuts, whatever. Now, I will say this. Market America has something called a line called Skintelligence. This is Skintelligence pH Normalizer. This is for normal skin. This is a line that I would sell for usually oilier skin or younger skin. However, when I feel the need to use a toner, if I want to feel refreshed, or, you know, I feel maybe my skin's a little drier or something, I want to add a little bit more to it, this is what I use. It's a pump, number one, which for me, convenient. If I want to, if I'm not wearing makeup and I want to refresh my skin during the day, pump a little bit of this on. I've been outside, maybe it's been hot, whatever. I absolutely love this, and it's a botanical complex, which is really, really nice because there's some, you know, just amazing things in here. It smells fantastic. It's lemongrass, horsetail, clove, wild cherry, just a bunch of things that lavender even. So just a bunch of things that are, you know, anti-inflammatory and whatever. And it's just a really nice pH normalizer. Like I said, I don't use it every day, but I really, really like this product. And I do use it on my customers and my clients, and everybody loves it. And it really does smell like you're at a spa. It's fantastic. I wish Market America would come out with a whole line of this for spas, because it is Skintelligence is just a wonderful product in my mind. Okay. So after my skin is cleansed and maybe toned, I go to a product called VitaShield Cellular Defense System. VitaShield Cellular Defense System. Vitamin C Intensive Treatment. It's a serum. When you pump, I'll give a little pump on my hand here if I can get some out of here. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to open the jar. But it's a serum. It looks a little creamy, but it's not a moisturizer. Okay, that's what it looks like. You see, it's not running down my hand. It's not anything. It stays put. But this is a active vitamin C free radical fighter. And you put this on before your moisturizer. Now, why I like it is because when you rub it in, it almost feels like it's full of silicone. It is that silky. It feels like when you put it on, it feels like a face primer. Obviously, it is not a face primer. It is not a silicone-based product, but that's what it feels like. So when you put it on, it just makes your face so soft. And if you let it sit for, 30 seconds and really maybe a minute or two and really soak in before you put your moisturizer on, it is just the best. It provides just the best palette for putting that moisturizer on really smoothly. Okay, and moving on to moisturizer then, I use Cellular Laboratories De-Aging Moisturizer with Sunscreen SPF 20. Okay, this is also by Market America. Now let me show you the consistency of this. It's actually very neat. It's a very whipped product. But as it sits there, you can see it's starting to run down my hand. It's already soaking in, and it's the consistency of a body butter. So it's very whipped, but with the heat, it's already running down my hand. So it's going to soak in really, really well. And it does soak in really, really well. You can see I just rubbed it a little bit and it already melted. Now, what I like about this product is, number one, it's moisturizing. It's not mineral oil based or whatever. It's not petroleum based. But what it does, they have a really cool technology in here that's a human growth hormone technology. And I think that it's absolutely fantastic. I use it on myself and all of my customers who are probably aged over 35 or have drier skin. And I find that it's fantastic. It's fantastic across the board. It provides just such a really silky moisture feeling, and especially when you're applying mineral makeup over it, something that would settle more in your lines and wrinkles. I don't find that they settle as much using a product like this, and it also doesn't make the makeup stick. Some moisturizers make the makeup just stick. I go to put it on with a flathead brush, and it just sticks in one place. And you never want that to happen with a moisturizer. That means it's too heavy for you. And I have not found that that happens with this product. This product you may think is a little, I think it's $62.50. You may think that's a little pricey, but actually, believe it or not, for an anti-aging, that's about $100 less than what you would find with one of the cosmetic counter creams. And lastly, this is my Holy Grail product. I love this product, and like I always say, there's very few products I use that are from the drugstore or something like that. But I love this product. It's Olay Regenerist Night Recovery Cream. This is an older jar. I had a couple of them. So don't, contact me saying, wait a minute, you can't, there's no way you use that because it doesn't have the new moon on it and it doesn't say night and whatever in big letters. This is what I use. And let me show you the consistency of this. It's not whipped like the other one. It's a thicker consistency, but it has a little bit of petrolatum in it, but it's like way at the bottom. It's a glycerin based product actually. And it has an aminopeptide complex in it. Now, what everyone wonders, what is this aminopeptide complex? What an aminopeptide complex is a complex of vitamins that act as an anti-inflammatory agent on your skin. And why would you want to use an anti-inflammatory at the end of the day? Well, when you're sleeping and everything's regenerating, why would you want to be inflamed? Like I've said to you before, I have rosacea. I have rosacea relatively bad, and I wish the lighting was such, maybe you can see it on this side a little bit. It's really, really red. And so for me, the anti-inflammatory properties of this are priceless because rosacea is all about being kind of inflamed. And while you're sleeping and your body's regenerating, this is getting actually inside of your skin, deeply inside of your skin, and helping it to, just with the anti-inflammatory and helping it to regenerate the new cells so it's not so inflamed and it's working against something else. I love it, and it is $22.50 only. Unfortunately, Market America does not sell a night cream that is completely different than anything else, and I wish they did because I would probably use it if I liked it as much as this. I love the consistency of this. It soaks in. It is not greasy at all. I have it on the back of my hand, and my hand feels moisturized. I've put 3 things on it now. It just feels moisturized, and that's about it. So there you have it. That's my skincare regime. They are not all the same brand, but they work for me. So I hope if you have any questions, you of course contact me. I can set up a skincare plan for you that could work. But the biggest thing is definitely fighting against the free radicals, fighting against the sun at this point. So, and you really should start early, not late like I did. I've just gotten really, really lucky. So anyway, thank you for watching my video. Until next time.